party headquarters. And all the 4 candidates, and the Omusha said, Kratase. Say about what you have ye koni year na bibia turn the kwemua. Number 1, ye free party and party. Number 2, ni obedi nkudi ye nyina ye better than the party because party no and ye super and ye individual and other issues. And then on Saturday, all the 4 contestants lived up to signature nobody to start Kratana. And for Kennedy to come out and say he agrees with the process, because no, and there will be showdown. Look, he was the one creating the blessing. Say in real movie, I have a battle. So for him to have piped down and admit it was free and fair, no labalaba, it was due results written, or better bounty, or better part. I think that the NPP has come out of this conference quite strong and looking good at NT.
His Excellency John Mahama, the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, was bubuding any asset a key ministerial appointment ahead of 2024 generals. What does this communicate?
In fact, let me just add a little bit to the NPP and before I pick one. Right. Yes, sir. Now, another thing that I am happy about, for want of a better word, the fact that the vice president did not win with a landslide is good. It's good for the psychology of the NPP itself. You see, if the vice president had won with a landslide, complacency would have set in. So what has happened in the NPP is a strong reality check. Reality check that within the party 37% did not give it to you with the vice president. It means that there are serious issues with establishment. Of course, Kennedy benefited from Alan's exit because we share most of the places now. Kala, MPs now supporting no one. Kennedy we don't have. Kalazahinkra, Emma West, not supporting Alan. Kennedy we need Sylvester Tetementa, I'm saying Mohon, not supporting Alan. Ken we need more. Voter rating was for Alan. Oko Hogwea, Peter Meu was supporting Alan. Ken we need more. And the whole voter rating for Ken to have won the whole voter rating. Alan votes for me because ordinarily Ken would not have won the voter rating because of the necessity of Ken Picture. You could be funding for and that guy be funding channel. But Alan free sir voter vote like a Alan. Of course, this is in Baubiaso, I can't say before voter who said to go for and the voter register and also voter for fan channel. So Ken benefited from Alan's exit. So he won voter and Central. Of course, Central is his home region. And so they supported him. Same way Northeast supported Baubia. So now we in the home region. Wonderful. So for the NPP, this reality check gives them an opportunity to sit as a unit and say, hey, fine, Yakwaba, no credit from the beginning. There was some 11 months. I had never come back for general election. Dear the mayor, after Sansi said, in the NDC, that did not happen. We did not have the opportunity to establish a proper reality check. Dr. Dufo put out After he complained about the register, they promised him they would do something about it. They didn't do anything about it. So Dr. Dufo pulled out. Then they went and gave 90-something% to President Mahama. And some of us know those numbers. Well, are questionable. So the NDC has not given itself the proper reality check. That's what I will say for now.
Right.
Now the issue of the appointments. Now Kabini.
And say yeah today and everybody you didn't come away and say as an observer no sana usi huni sifa because key ministerial appointment no aso oya no body no ordinance chire na say
well, first of all, there are processes. Onyeyi running meeting. Onyeyi now it doesn't because if it's a cheap work. And that's what I saw President Mills do. President Mills no an appointment. Now Vice President Mahama at Timubi. He didn't do anything outside John Mahama. And I saw it with my own eyes. Yes. I was the head of the business at the presidency, presidential spokesman, presidential team. I'm assuming Obi. Every appointment, President Bede, Vice President Mubi, National Chairman, Mubi, General Secretary, Mubi, National Organizer, Yaujan, Mubi, Chairman of Council of State, Professor Kiawono, and then maybe I was there consulting on answer. Intermediate to say for President Mahama, Unyeyi running mate, Council of State way, Council of Elders way, now I start to get appointment there. Well, to the water.
Hello?
Yeah. And I may say, so I've given you the processes. Say President Mills, now Vice President, now Timubi.
Of course.
Party Executives, Timubi. Council of State, Council of Elders, Timubi. In fact, there was even an appointment committee chaired by Alhaji Muhammad at the time. And a video of the count. And he needed for both. Running mate, and now running mate. Council of State, ABO. It's one more that will consult to them and send about a appointment. The young who for 40 years, one on quite a year, it's over for you there, and quite many of the people. Now secretary, one secretary no grandson, Obana Biaba. So my brother, if it is true that he's doing that, well, it's up to him.
Right now, is this to literally say he finds the 2024 generals like a dandy sort of? Is it a bit of complacency there?
Well, of course. And I make a joke like Kennedy, sorry, Alan Free Hokoya. Now say Bobby system, you say, oh, NPP a good. Alan Sobepo, Alan Yakovi, oh, that party. Alan, but clear Ashanti meeting. NPP almost not going to be our Ashanti. Master, what you are doing that kind of analysis? Analysis. It will hurt you. And then, Ken, and go baby. Alan Tremantin last week, I was Ashanti meeting. He sent a direct message to the NDC. The NDC put it on. Now, say, Mobuao, some people say, Allah, she never feel NPP. A baby of one, I'm say, to Muswa. And the Tunifato Saha, Sanka me Allah, a Jumiso NPP. Allah was very clear. So, the point that some of us have to take the car, there's no anti-death. The truth of the matter is without strategy, you cannot win any battle. Where is your strategy? John Mahama was in Canada and US last 2 weeks last week. I was monitoring one of his engagements in Columbus, Ohio. A 19-year-old girl got up and asked him, Mr. Former President, with all due respect, when you come back, what really are you planning to do differently? He couldn't answer that question. And Ghanaians will ask you, if you're a flag bearer, still hold on to media, want to mean media engagement, and facing media, and for grand beyond for Baumia was bold enough on Saturday, in spite of the challenges of the economy and great challenges, he started talking about policy issues. He's now telling us that he has his own vision. And he said it in the presence of Nanado. Nanado said, it's not now somewhere. And in the presence of Nanado, chairman of Council of Elders, chairman of Election Committee, Professor Kweku, national chairman, the team, general secretary, I say, I have my own vision. And if you ask me, from a purely political analysis perspective, President Mills can't be John Mahama taking over. John Mahama had his own agenda, albeit a negative agenda that destroyed everything that Professor Mills stood for and created. And instead of 2016, he will lose you by over 1 billion. So if Baumia tells me that he has his own agenda, I am tempted to believe it because of the John Mahama experience. That every vice president, if you give them the opportunity to become president, they will pursue their own agenda. Baumia is now telling us that his agenda is in a certain vision. And he started telling us that vision on Saturday. John Mahama, where is your vision? Where is Stephen? Where is your new vision? That's what the old vision that we used to destroy those vision. That one we saw it. And it made you lose by 1 billion votes. What is your new vision until you become president in 2024 to 2025? That's the story they're not telling us. It's not the whole now see NPP. Now we're back. It's not a thing appointment because now I wouldn't say by November 4th, NPP good. NPP, President Bearer, NDC. What is your next policy and plan?
Right. Honorable Samuel Kweku Anyidoho Anope, information, education, and enchichimo odi amaye no esombo pa edemaye ansa na ubekwa to awudwumadi so no sima baako de na ubebo no tofa de aka kire Ghana for.
Well, congratulations to the NPP, my own party, NDC. There's opportunity for us to recalibrate ourselves. We are not talking outsider and other political science lecture. The American theory. That theory is nothing. I'm talking about practical things that we have done. I was part of it. Marketed the candidate. He became president. We did well for 3.5 years. It's in Yamuye. I'm every party. Come on, you are not going to win any election that way. You're and you did not. Of course, when it comes to the bigger Ghanaian picture, Ghana for we are all struggling and we are all suffering. But I believe that there's a God up there who rules in affairs. Some divine intervention will take place next year. We shall see God's hand in our affairs. I believe so. In the mighty name.
Right. Thank you so much, Honorable Samuel Kweku Anyidoho, for your time this morning.
For the opportunity.